Hands up. Don't move. Good. You can follow instructions. Sorry if I startled you, but I'm going to need you to step away from that console. And just so you know, if you even think about making a move for your gun, you won't be making a move for anything ever again. Now, take a step to the left and face the wall. Don't turn around. I didn't tell you to do that, did I? Did I? No. No, I didn't. Word of advice, friend. It's not a good idea to disobey the gal aiming a gun at your back. Not loaded. You're joking. A gun's at your back, and your first instinct is to tell the one holding it that they're bluffing? Either you're braver than I thought, or a whole lot dumber. You can understand where I'm coming from, right? Good. And in turn, I understand, since you're a security guard, your reluctance to follow the orders of an enemy combatant. Now that we understand each other, I have a few questions for you. Ones that you're going to answer. Otherwise, well, based on what I've been saying, I bet you can guess what'll happen. Now, firstly, what is a security guard doing in the launch room? There's no way you have clearance to be in here. Security guards' key cards don't reach above level 3, and this is a level 6 room. Nobody except the commander and his lieutenants can get in here, and you're neither. You got lost. A likely story. Now tell me the truth, before I show you just how unloaded my gun really is. Hey, what are you doing? Trying to escape, huh? Well, don't say I didn't warn you. Shh, 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 shh. Don't struggle. Don't fight. It'll all be over in a second. Ah, there you are. Finally awake. You kept me waiting. Don't try to play possum. I noticed the change in your breathing. You're awake, even if you don't want to be. Besides, despite what the movies might tell you, people don't normally get knocked unconscious for more than a few minutes. Though, I didn't even need that long to get you here. This little room should be a nice and secluded little getaway for us to carry on with our interrogation. Oh, all I did was suffocate you until you passed out. You might have a mild concussion, but nothing life-threatening. At least, not for the moment. Now, getting down to business. Who are you? I wasn't certain at first, but seeing you now, I know you're no security guard. Your face doesn't match the files for any of the people in this facility. Oh, yes. I have quite accurate files on the people that run this place. The people I work for have been planning this operation for a while, and they hired me, the best of the best. I use the best equipment, the best personnel, and the best information. I know everything there is to know about this facility, about the terrorist group that runs it, and I know you're not supposed to be here. So, why don't you enlighten me on the truth of your identity? I'm particularly interested in how you came to be dressed in a security guard uniform, and I'm definitely wondering how you gained access to the one console in this place capable of firing every nuke this facility's holding. Oh, yes. I know about the nukes. Like I said, my information is the best of the best. I mean, why else would I be here if not for them? It's not like there's anything else important in this location. The guards are bored, the commander is bored, even the penguins outside are bored. This is essentially just a storage facility for the terrorists while the ones in charge try to figure out who to use their weapons on. But obviously, I'm going to stop that before it happens. Before I can do that, however, I need to know what exactly you were doing with that console. Were you planning on aiming them, perhaps? Firing them at a target and then blaming this group for it? Because I know you're not a member. Maybe you work for another organization, in which case I have to say, one professional to another, you've done impressive work here. I'm being completely serious. Our methods may be different, but the results are the same, aren't they? I prefer stealth, crawling through air vents, stealing codes, and knocking out guards. You, however, seem to like hiding in plain sight. Why, if it weren't for the slip-up in the guard uniform and the fact that I was also here, you would have gotten away scot-free. But you did make that mistake. And I was here. So, here we are. One secret agent face to face with another. There's got to be a better way of swapping notes. That's right. From what I can tell, neither of us is actually aligned with the terrorists running this facility. As far as I'm aware, we work for separate organizations that seem to be stepping on each other's toes. It happens sometimes in this business. We don't all know what the others are doing, obviously. Sometimes we butt heads. Sorry for the whole knocking you out thing, by the way. It wasn't personal. After all, I did tell you not to run. And can I give you some advice? Don't run from someone pointing a gun at you unless you're certain you can get away. It's really not wise to risk getting shot over nothing. Now that we've cleared up who exactly you are, though, that does leave us with one remaining question. What were you doing at that console? You weren't planning on firing the nukes, were you? Okay, good. You don't seem the type. Though, I suppose that's part of the game, isn't it? Part of being an agent is pretending to be something you're not. Being perfectly honest, I'm not here to fire the missiles. I'm here to destroy them. The people I work for aren't interested in acquiring the nukes. They want them taken off the board. And that's a goal I am more than happy to comply with. Though, the money certainly helps. Is that your motive too? Money? Or is there perhaps a more personal motive for you? I'm not entirely sure. And while I'm quite tempted to release you and find out, I'm not entirely sure I can trust you. Anything you say, anything you do could just be an attempt to put me at ease before you stab me in the back. And I'm sorry, but I just can't risk that. It's the reason why I'm going to have to leave you here, all tied up and cozy, while I complete my mission. Oh, don't worry. I'm sure you'll be able to escape. After all, An agent capable of sneaking into this place should be more than capable of escaping a pair of handcuffs. I'm sure your basic training will have covered it. But they'll still take you a while, won't they? And the launch room is only a few doors down. Should be more than enough time to sneak in and disarm the missiles like I was about to. I'm sorry. I can see how annoyed you are, but I just can't trust you. That's how it is in this game. It's just us. The only person I can rely on is me, and the only person you can rely on is you. That's the way things are. So, apologies again. You seem rather nice, all things considered. Though again, who's to say that that's the real you and not just a facade? Good luck getting out of those ropes. Hopefully we'll see each other again, huh? In happier circumstances? For now, though, so long. Good luck. And sorry again. You seem like a really good secret agent. Hey there, cupcakes. In case I haven't said it lately, I'd like to thank you for being here for my stories, and thank you for your time, for your attention, for your comments, for your likes, for all of your support. You guys are wonderful. I'd like to especially thank Matthias Mangiante and Gehennis Gray for joining my Patreon. And welcome to the group, guys. I hope to see you in the Discord. We have a lot of fun there. I say that I've been so absent in the Discord this week. Oh my goodness. It has been a busy week, but I will be back. It's starting to clear up. My schedule is starting to clear up. So, with that little news out of the way, on to the reading of the name changes. Oh, and by the way, there are going to be so many names. Which I'm so grateful for all of your support. Holy moly, thank you. But if ever you do a name change and I don't realize it, if I skim past it, I don't spot it, please let me know. And we'll make sure we get it into the next one. So long as it's, safe work type stuff. Today, though, we have inline flaws with, as the sun sets on days past, the future shall glow, for the dream which is whispering to me in the night shall set me free. I mean, maybe. But according to that script that I just read, I'm just going to let you figure out how to get out of the handcuffs on your own. Gang is now known as Sleepy Gang. Insomnia's bitch. Oh, I'm sorry, gang. I hope you sleep well soon. Always Able is now known as Stick your hand up als je genial aangevraagde raad gehad het or die sur limon. Wat die lue jugi. I have no idea what language that was. It looks like it's some kind of, looking it up. It looks like it's some kind of descendant of old German, but I have no clue. It is Afrikaans. Raise your hand if you've had enough unsolicited advice about the lemons life throws at you. Why do you guys love making me insult other people's languages with my mispronunciations? Lion in Winter is now known as, when dreams go, life's a barren field frozen in snow. Dude, after I just said I've been absent for a week, that's not a guilt trip. I love you. Crazy Crafter has been waiting patiently for me to be able to say this. I've been holding off on this line because I was trying to not get demonetized in the last couple of videos, and so I didn't want to mention weapons, but now I'm like talking about nukes and stuff, so screw it. Crazy Crafter. I'm going to see if I can find my way up there. Smith & Wesson, serial S71893. Can't wait to hear what you do with it. Duke has changed his name to Duke is realizing that Dreamy's voice is so soothing that he can't watch more than 3 audios in a row due to falling asleep. Honey, that was the point. That was the whole point. Sometimes I miss the mark and I get a little too excited or a little too emotional, or I make a story a little bit too dramatic to be soothing and comforting and relaxing. But I kind of thought that this would be a whole like bedtime stories for adults type of thing when I first started this. And so, go to sleep, baby. Close your eyes, relax, go to sleep. And we have forces. Now this time I know this is German. I don't know what it says, but I know it's German. Hi, Kolek. I'm going to need Kolek to correct my pronunciation now. It's oh my goodness. Wievel Hotz kann ein Waldelmütier chuck. What does that say? How much wood can a woodchuck chuck? Not gonna lie, I thought Chuck was a name at that point. Okay. And art. Quizás no será la mejor opción que haya, pero soy uno que siempre tendrán. Okay, not gonna lie. There's a whole bunch of words in there that are like so familiar, but I always just look at them as words that connect the words that I'm that I'm looking for to get the meaning of the sentence. So, not the biggest option. Not the biggest option they have, but I'm a tendron. I don't actually know, and I feel like that's something that I should know. I feel like that's going to be something that when I look it up, it's going to be, oh, of course, I may not be the best option there is, but I am one they will always have. Yeah, sweet, but you are also the best. Anyone who has been in the server knows that art is the welcome wagon. Art is the, honestly, my heart, sweetie. Oh, I love that. I love that kid. Not kid, man, but also young man. But there is Christian Cleopatra, Part 1. Steep me a cup for a winter's night, for the wind howls loud and the furies fight. And Jack. How many times I wished days would pass, forgetting that it was my own life passing. That was very sage. And also, Jack, happy early birthday. And of course, a big hello to all of the pound cakes and bakers that I haven't mentioned yet. The FPS player, Tatum Rosalie, Mirel, El Rabo, Mr. Rickles, Anin Moon, Old Bean UK, the 7th of the Sun, the Swaggy Llama, Cody, Pierce Tailish, Bellamy, and Tomberry Shuffle. Thank you guys all so much. Thank you for always being so kind to me, and please take care of yourselves, and be as good to yourselves as you are to me. And I'll talk to you tomorrow. Oh, actually, no, this is going out on a Friday, and I've been taking weekends off, well, trying to take weekends off, so I'll see you Monday. I can do the math on this one. Maybe.